Hey everybody, Allan Sanders here, and today we're talking about the burning question that everybody wants to know. All the family, all the friends, they all want to know, as a musician, what is it that you do during the day? Like you just sit on the couch, eat Nutter Butters and Ding Dongs, maybe watch some daytime TV, and then go play a gig at night, right? Well, that could be the furthest thing from the truth, and I want to share just what a typical work week looks like for me and share what my focus is right now. So with each season comes a different focus. And for me right now, my focus is putting out content. Like I've put out several different albums. I played on at least 20 plus albums by this point. So I have some albums out there. Obviously, I'm not going to neglect the music and putting out different albums, but I want to show people specifically what I can do. And so I've been focusing on writing different content, putting some videos out, and some different things like that. So let's take a look at the list of things that I have to do for this week. All right, so here we have Tuesday, and the first thing on the list is putting out a video. It says put out Austin videos. So I've been working on a series called the Artist Series, and it's just different artists from my hometown that I get to highlight and share their music. So I'm putting out one of those videos per week, so I did that this morning. I sent Zine, our worship pastor at my dad's church, some song keys because I'm going to be leading some songs on Sunday morning for them. And then I'm writing this video. I had to write this video before I could actually film it. And then I had to call my buddy Chance about some different collaboration videos that we've been working on. We're just going to play on some different videos with some different musicians around Oklahoma and put a couple of those songs out. And then I called my friend Chris, who I'm doing some yard work for. That's a whole other thing that we'll talk about here in a minute. I'm recording this video, obviously. And then I had to study up for an interview that I have later on today. So I wrote out some questions for that. And then I'm going to set up a funk mashup video. I just wanted to share some of the different genres that I play on guitar with different people. So I'm going to set up a Pro Tools session with a couple of different funk songs and just kind of play along with them later on in the week and then put that out on YouTube later on. So I'm going to do that. And then I've got an intro for a video I've got to record. I've got 2 interviews to record and then some editing for a video that I also already did. So that's what my Tuesday looks like. On Wednesday, I've got a few people to reach out to, a few different artists for a benefit concert that we're putting on with a local mission partner that is partnered with my dad's church at a life church. And so they're doing a benefit concert, and I'm going to reach out to them, give them all the scheduling details, and see if they're available to come play. I'm recording an album for a friend of mine, and I'm doing banjo, a little bit of mandolin, and some bass. So I'm going to work on the banjo for that on Wednesday. And then I'm going to do some lighting for my dad's church that's going to happen on Sunday. I'm going to design an album cover and put that record out online. You know, I've had an album out for a while. I just kind of released it on social media. It wasn't really a big deal, but I wanted to kind of make it official and put it on iTunes and Spotify and YouTube and all that stuff. So I'm going to try to do that on Wednesday, and then I'm going to record that funk mashup video that I was talking about just a second ago. And then on Thursday, I'm going to go do some yard work at my friend Chris's house. I'm going to edit a couple videos. I'm going to research the demographics of the people that my main genre reaches. So my main genre is bluegrass, and that's a specific demographic. So I'm going to research what that is, the different social media platforms that they're on, the different times of day that they most likely will tune in and look at those things. There's all kinds of things that you have to research with the demographics side. And then I'm going to learn a set for a funeral that I'm going to play at on Saturday. It's just 2 or 3 songs, so it's not bad. And then on Friday, I'm going to put out another video that I recorded recently. It's just filling in for different people, that kind of video. I'm going to learn a set for a bluegrass show that I'm going to play on Saturday. And then I'm going to tear down some lighting at my dad's church that we recently did. I'm going to work on my website, and then I'm going to schedule some time to write a song. And I've had several songs kind of sit on the shelf for the last 2 or 3 years, but, you know, it's not one of those things that I can really force. But if I set aside a time, maybe I could kind of further these songs along a little bit. So we'll see what happens with that. And then Saturday, I'm going to play at that funeral. 2 hours later, I'll play at the bluegrass gig in Bernice, and then I'm going to learn the songs for Sunday morning at my dad's church. On Sunday, I'll play at my two services at my dad's church, and then I'll reach out to a guy about an interview that I have coming up. Um, Monday, I've been working on a duo album with a friend of mine, Dan Day, and we've got 5 or 6 songs recorded already, but hopefully we can make some headway on that and record maybe 2 more on Monday, so we'll see about that. Then the IBMA, the International Bluegrass Music Association, they recently had their annual event where they did some virtual like workshops and stuff like that. So I'm going to see if they have some music business videos out still that I can find somewhere. And then I'm going to go help my neighbor fix their computer. And then I'm going to continue to try to write on some songs that I've been working on. So that's kind of what a typical work week looks like for me. And that's a pretty rough outline of what the week will look like because one thing could come in and change the entire thing. It's happened almost every single week, so you have to be ready to roll with it. And you might look at that list and you'll say, well, that's not a lot of work, like it's mostly fun. And while it is fun, it does take skill. Like it takes skill to play the music. It takes skill to write the videos, to create the content, to communicate in the videos, to edit the videos, to edit the recordings that we do, to do all that type of stuff. And so it takes a lot of skill, it takes a lot of strategy, and especially the work-life balance takes a lot of strategy. There are certain things that have to take priority in different times of the day, different times of the week, and a lot of the things that I do, they don't make money right now, so those things that do will take a little bit more priority so that can enable me to continue to do what I love to do, and that's to make music. And so, that's what a typical work week looks like for me. I get to do all that stuff throughout the week, and I probably work 12 to 16 hour days, and it is a lot. It's a lot, but it's a lot of fun, and it's totally worth it. And so hopefully you found this video interesting. Hopefully it gave you some insight as to what a musician does every single day. So stay tuned for all kinds of different videos that I'm coming out with here pretty soon. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You don't want to miss any of the content, any of the videos, and the new music that I'm coming out with. So subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you soon.